Was I the only one who realized he said he's kinda a virgin? That's like being kinda pregnant. It's funny. I'm a virgin again too. You want to know, fellas, why ladies can look you straight in the face and be like, I've never done this before. Just because we finished the rest of the sentence in our head. I've never done this before with you. Look, somebody get me to it. That's how we go. We like, say it with a straight face on focus. With you. And act timid. Notice how she didn't get in a position though before, like she proclaimed the whole time, be like, I swear, I had never in my That's funny. See, she's like, I promise I never do this on the first date. Look, that dude's gonna be like, look me in my eye when you say that. That's gonna change. I'm gonna steal a second to do a poem. That's all right?
Yeah.
Who knew that silence spoke so loudly? Challenge my level of perseverance. Fear screams at you. Success whispers, ask you to believe. Have a little faith in yourself for once. I think I hear it calling my name. They say that courage skips a generation. And fear uses that to bully me. Because my mother was the bravest person I knew. The president of my fan club and the gun at the starting line. But I can't seem to reach success because I listened to fear pump me 20 feet from the finish line. But I am tired of pretending that I don't hear my calling. Ask God for his assistance. Said I'm not asking you for the cheat sheet to the lesson plan that you have for my life, but could I at least see the syllabus? Or get a tutor to teach me how to listen a little better? I heard success call my name or dreamt it. Hard to hear over my fears, yelling, screaming that I am good, but not great enough. And I listened. Crumbled under pressure and turned deaf to the possibilities of what if. And I lived there, stayed there, saw the opportunity to rise, got scared to death, and so I ran, smack dab into regret. And no one ever tells you that regret, fear, and death are the three things that no matter how fast or far you run, they will always catch you. Because you'll slow down, since you still carry the weight, the burden of what if I had listened to myself and believed a little more. At least I would have got to see the better part of myself. I heard success call my name or dreamt it. Hard to hear over my fears, yelling, screaming that I am good, but not great enough. But this time I heard success tell me that I am worthy enough. And fear, I no longer hear you. For I have turned deaf to your lies. For over time, I have come to realize that there's an art to listening, and thank God we get to choose what we listen to. I heard success call my name, and she said, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. This is applause in sign language. I know when I started out, y'all were like, so she gonna tell us what she said. For those of you who don't know, I am the Busboys and Poets slam mistress. For 4.5 years, I was undefeated in slam champion. Like, I was smacked ass at the World War II Poetry Slam, walked up in there, took the $700, like, this is mine. So this is what I do, and so I have to think outside of the box, and I was like, I haven't seen a poet sign, I sign. So I got asked into a threesome by a deaf couple once. She told you, this is my life. This is what happens. Like, seriously, I went, okay. Preface. Me and my friends have a bucket list, and we put the bucket list together because we want to do it before, like, hip replacements hinder us from doing it. And so, of course, one of the guys put on the bucket list that he wanted to go to a swingers club. So all 8 of us had to go to the swingers club. So, thank you. So I'm I'm standing in the doorway like, I'm cool as long as nobody in here knows me. And as soon as I said that, I turn my head, double door swings open. Tall dude across the front goes, hey, yo, too deep. And I go, don't call me too deep, the Swingers Club. Only my real name, I'm telling you. I see you, I see you. It was like this, and it was like the moment when the music like stops because it's going to like another song. Hey, too deep. You know. So yeah, so we're like we're giving a tour of the place, and then there's like the orgy room, and there's like 12 beds, and like people just go in there. And so we're like getting a tour, and so this lady drops something, and I see the man, butt naked, going, and I was like, why don't you just yell at him across the room? You know? And then it finally hit me, I was like, oh, he's deaf. So I tapped her, point back, and I was like, you know, your boyfriend, and she was like, oh, you signed? I was like, yeah. She's like, want to join? I was like, no. I was like, I'll watch this when I sit out. You know, I was like, no. And then I was like, but then my friends were like starting walking down home. I was like, I know this is gonna sound so bad, but I want to know, does she make noises during sex? Like, I was like, these are one of those things that like you have to be there, you know. So we're like peeking like through one eye, like watching them have sex. Then like she starts like getting good to her, and she starts doing this. This is yes in sign language. And I was like, so she still says yes in sign language. I was like, yes. I was like, the secret of my shit, only this happens to me. So I'm not a freak. I don't freak with the Swingers Club often, but that did happen. Put that on everything I know. So now that I have you guys looking at me weirdly.